sports betting fans, huge hello. Your sports betting advisor Tips and Streams is here again. Thank you for visiting our YouTube channel. We put a lot of effort into making betting simple for you, and we offer this service for free. So kindly ask you to support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. What do we have today? We have predictions for 8 NBA games for November 11th. Before we get started, go to tipsandstreams.com and sign up for our newsletter to receive our daily sports betting picks in your inbox. So, let's get started. We will start with match between Denver Nuggets and Boston Celtics. The Denver Nuggets are in excellent form as they have won 6 of their last 7 games overall. They will be going for their 5th straight win after edging over the Pacers on the road by a score of 120-119. The Boston Celtics, who have been playing well lately and have won 5 of their last 6 games, will be aiming to extend their current 4-game winning run after thrashing the Pistons 128-112 at home. These two sides rank among the league's top scoring teams. The Celtics are 3rd in scoring, while the Nuggets are number 1 in both three-point shooting percentage and overall shooting percentage. The Celtics are not playing defense as brilliantly as they did last season, but the Nuggets have significant defensive issues. The Celtics may deserve to be favored at home, but you don't often see the Nuggets in the position of underdog. You can make an argument for either side here, but I'll take the underdog and free points. Play Denver Nuggets +5. The next match is the match between Phoenix Suns and Orlando Magic. The Phoenix Suns have been in excellent form thus far, winning 8 of their first 11 games overall. They will be in good spirits after thrashing the Timberwolves 129-117 on the road. The Orlando Magic have had a terrible start, losing 9 of their first 12 games overall, but they'll be anxious to continue their winning ways, after shocking the Mavericks with the 94-87 victory. Johnson is out, while Paul is questionable for the Suns. For the Magic, Wagner is still out, while Harris and Banchero are both questionable. The Suns are 4th in offensive efficiency and average 113.9 points, which ranks them 12th in the league. They allow just 104.7 points per game, ranking 1st in points against and 2nd in defensive efficiency. The Magic are ranked 21st in the league for defensive efficiency, with 113.7 points allowed per game, and 23rd for offensive efficiency, with 110.1 points scored per game. The Phoenix Suns are more than capable of blowing the doors off because they are a much better team, and I believe they won't have much trouble getting the win and cover. Play Phoenix Suns -6.5. The next match is the match between Detroit Pistons and New York Knicks. The Detroit Pistons haven't been able to get much momentum thus far as they've dropped 9 of their first 12 games, and they'll be looking to rebound after being thrashed 128-112 on the road by the Celtics. The New York Knicks have lost 5 of their last 7 games overall, and they will be looking for a better showing after being destroyed by the Nets in a 112-85 road loss. For the Pistons, Cunningham, Bagley, and Diallo are all listed as questionable. Mitchell Robinson is still listed out for the Knicks. The Pistons rank 27th in points allowed and 25th in points scored per game. The Knicks are 21st in points allowed and 15th in points scored per game. The Pistons are 926 ATS in the previous 35 encounters in New York, and they are 1-8 ATS in the last 9 matchups overall. This line is huge, and the Knicks are a very inconsistent team, but being without Cunningham for the Pistons is a tremendous loss. Play New York Knicks -7.5. The next match is the match between Milwaukee Bucks and San Antonio Spurs. The league's hottest squad, the Milwaukee Bucks, have won 10 of their first 11 games overall and will be keen to keep their winning ways going after outlasting the Thunder in a dramatic 136-132 double overtime victory. The San Antonio Spurs have lost 6 of their last 8 games and will be looking to snap a 5-game losing streak after narrowly losing to the Grizzlies in overtime by a score of 124-122. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Chris Middleton, Pat Connaughton and Jrue Holiday are all listed out for the Bucks, while Zach Collins is listed out for the Spurs. The Spurs score 113.7 points per game on offense and shoot 46.9% from the field, while the Bucks score 113.6 points per game on offense and shoot 45.2% from the field. Head-to-head, the Bucks are 1-7 ATS in the previous 8 games overall, while the over is 8-1 in the previous 9 meetings. In their current form, it's difficult to support the Spurs since they don't play defense, while the Milwaukee Bucks are banged up. Play Milwaukee Bucks and San Antonio Spurs over 220.5. The next match is the match between Toronto Raptors and Oklahoma City Thunder. The Toronto Raptors have been improving recently, winning 4 of their last 6 games, and they'll be anxious to keep their winning ways going after defeating the Rockets 116-109. The Oklahoma City Thunder are in a serious funk as they have dropped 7 of their first 11 games. After narrowly losing to the Bucks in double overtime by a score of 136-132, they will be looking to snap a 4-game losing streak. Pascal Siakam is still out for the Raptors, while Darius Bazley is ruled out for the Thunder. The Raptors, on the season, stand 16th in scoring, putting up an average of 112.3 points per game. The Thunder average 111.7 points per game this season, which ranks them 17th in the league. The Toronto Raptors are not the same team with or without Siakam. The Raptors struggle more without him to find defensive solutions. The Oklahoma City Thunder are a slow-moving team that often loses, but they are a reliable cover-the-spread team. The Thunder play much better basketball at home than on the road. Play Oklahoma City Thunder plus 5.5. The next match is the match between Minnesota Timberwolves and Memphis Grizzlies. The Minnesota Timberwolves are in a slump as they have dropped 5 of their last 6 games, and they will be aiming to avoid losing their 3rd game in a row after suffering a 129-117 loss to the Suns. The Memphis Grizzlies have been in excellent form, having won 4 of their previous 5 games. They will be feeling pleased after edging the Spurs in overtime by a score of 124-122. Ned Reed is out for the Timberwolves, while Jaren Jackson Jr., Danny Green, and Zaire Williams are still out for the Grizzlies. The Timberwolves are having defensive problems, and they allow 115.8 points per game. They struggle mightily away from home, averaging less than 110 points per match and hitting less than 30% of their 3-point attempts. The Grizzlies are a team that has consistency, especially in the last week when they won 4 of their 5 games. They average 116.8 points per game. Head-to-head, the Timberwolves are 7-19 ATS in the last 26 meetings in Memphis. I think the Timberwolves, a basketball supermonster, will awaken at some point this season and start playing great ball, but I don't think it will be today. Play Memphis Grizzlies minus 4.5. The next match is the match between Cleveland Cavaliers and Golden State Warriors. The Cleveland Cavaliers have been one of the league's surprises, winning 8 of their first 11 games overall. However, they will be looking to end a 2-game losing streak after falling short on the road against the Kings in a 127-120 defeat. The Golden State Warriors have been struggling as they have dropped 6 of their last 8 games, but after ending a 5-game losing streak by defeating the Kings, they will be in a lot better mood. The Cavaliers are scoring 116.6 points on 48.3%, while giving up 107.4 points on 45.6%. The Warriors score an average of 117.3 points on 47.5% while surrendering 120.6 points on 47.5%. Despite a handful of losses, the Cavaliers have been one of the NBA's most outstanding teams thus far this year. With an average of 116.6 points per game, they are the 9th highest scorers in the league. The Warriors haven't played well basketball since the start of the season. Their defense has been terrible. According to league rankings, it ranks 29th, allowing 120.6 points per game. Play Cleveland Cavaliers plus 3. The last match for today is the match between Sacramento Kings and Los Angeles Lakers. The Sacramento Kings have been in good form, winning 4 of their last 6 games overall. They will be eager to keep their winning ways going after defeating the Cavaliers 127-120. The Los Angeles Lakers are in terrible shape as they have dropped 9 of their first 11 games overall. After being destroyed by the Clippers in a 114-101 loss, they will be looking to snap a 4-game losing streak. The Kings are entering this contest at full strength, while the Lakers have listed Thomas Bryant and Lonnie Walker as questionable, and James is ruled out. The Kings are suddenly playing solid basketball after a very poor start to the season, but their defense is still having trouble, as they give up 117.1 points per game. The Lakers have the same issue. They struggled defensively this season as well, allowing 116.1 points. Head-to-head, the Kings are 4-1 ATS in the last 5 meetings in Los Angeles. I dislike taking the Sacramento Kings side in the favored role, especially when they are playing away, but supporting the Lakers is also a bad move. Play Sacramento Kings and Los Angeles Lakers over 227.5. Guys, that would be all. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and newsletter. See you tomorrow.